welcome back. I'm Tanealyakimbeauty and this is Ulzzangmas, and welcome back to Ulzzangmas. I thought today it would be fun to just put together a simple gold and green eye look. The palettes that I'm going to be pulling from for this look are the Midas Cosmetics X Smoky Glow palette. In this palette, I am going to be using the shades Warrior and Amazing. Amazing is kind of a reddish burgundy shade, and then Warrior is this rich, bright red shade. You guys know how much I love Hannah Smoky Glow, so this one has like a really pretty red shade in it that I thought would be perfect for this look. And then I'm going to be pulling the gold from the Gay Bestie palette. The shade that I'm going to be using from this palette is Come Through, which is this really beautiful gold here. This is like liquid gold. Of all my palettes I currently have, this is my absolute favorite gold shade, and I thought that it would be perfect for this look. You can use whatever palettes that you have, any gold or red in your collection. This just happens to be what I have and what I decided to use. But like I said, anything that you want to use, it's fine. First thing we're going to do is prime our eyelids. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place concealer. Y'all, I am almost empty. I am not happy. This is my favorite concealer in my entire collection, but it is almost gone. I'm probably not going to immediately reorder it though, only because I have so many other concealers that I also enjoy that I'm currently working through. I have a lot of concealers, guys, a lot. So I think I'm going to wait until I empty some of those first before I decide to get this one. But this concealer is just my favorite. It works, obviously it's my concealer, but it works beautifully as a eyeshadow primer as well. Decided to pull you guys in just a little bit closer so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. Now, I am not a makeup artist. This is just something that I like to do for fun. I am still learning every single day. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take Warrior. I'm going to lay that kind of all over the eyelid, kind of take that out just a little bit, and then we're going to take Amazing, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner just to kind of deepen things up. But first, let's go ahead and lay down Warrior. I'm going to take one of my doe color eyeshadow brushes here. I really like this one. It's small, gives me just enough control. I have smaller eyelid spaces, you guys can see. I don't have like a huge crease area, so it's nice to have brushes that are smaller and can really help me get into the areas that I want to get into. But we're basically just going to focus it in this area here, and we're just going to lightly blend it out. I don't want it like to be super pigmented, so I just want to kind of take my time and blend it out. Like, I want it pigmented, but not overwhelmingly pigmented. So I'm just going to take my time, laying it where I want it to be, and then just slowly blend it out. This particular palette, the Smoky Glow palette, this was my first experience with the Midas eyeshadow formula, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's smooth, it's pigmented, it just blends so nicely. I never have any trouble putting together an eye look whenever I pull this particular palette out. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. So what do you guys have planned for the holidays? I mean, this has just been a very crazy year. You know, traveling has not just really been a huge option. We are planning to go to Atlanta, Georgia. My daughter is turning 16 years old this year. She may have already turned 16 by the time this video goes up. I am not sure. You know, I'm pre-filming right now for Ulzzangmas. This is the only way I can get these, make sure I have all the videos that I'm wanting to have up for the month. So she may or may not have already had her birthday yet. I asked her what she wanted to do. You know, since we can't have, you know, a really gigantic birthday celebration, we have to kind of do something, not something that we originally wanted to do. And she said she wanted to take a trip to Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia has these really nice K-pop stores. You know, we love our K-pop. We love our BTS. We love our GOT7. We love our Blackpink. So many K-pop groups. And they have like 2 K-pop stores there. So she wants to go there and check out the K-pop stores. She wants to check out the mall. She also wants to go to the Coca-Cola factory. You know, one thing I'm noticing as I'm putting this shade on, it's looking more pink on the eyelids and not as red as I thought. But it is really still beautiful. It's still going to look nice with this look. Now I'm going to take a smaller doe color brush and go into Amazing. And like I said, I just want to tap that on the outer corner just to add a little bit more depth in that particular area. I don't know why I'm sitting here using this little bitty small mirror when I have this big one in the Smoky Gold palette. Y'all help me. You know, I didn't even know about the Coca-Cola factory until my daughter mentioned it. We looked it up and it's actually very reasonably priced. So we're only planning on being up there for a day. We're going to go up there on a Friday. So, you know, we're going to go up there on a Friday. And then we're going to try to do everything on Saturday. The K-pop stores are really small, so we should be able to do those very quickly. The only thing that may take any real time is the mall. But I think we basically have everything kind of planned down to how we're going to do it. But it should be a nice little trip, you know, wait for her to celebrate her birthday. I mean, she's turning 16. You only turn 16 once in your lifetime, and I really wanted her to be able to do something special. So what I decided to do, because I really am wanting this to be more red and less pink, I grabbed my James Charles palette, my mini palette here. The shade we're going to use is You're Kidding, which is this shade right here. I'm pretty sure that is an actual true red shade. We're going to try that and see what happens. Like I said, I am not a professional makeup artist right now. I'm just playing with makeup, just having a little bit of fun. Okay, yeah, that is definitely red. So that's the first time that I've used that shade in this palette. So I didn't realize that that shade was pulling more pink and not as red. I did not notice that. It's a beautiful shade. It is an absolutely gorgeous shade. It's just not the red shade that I was wanting, but this is definitely red. Yep. That is most definitely red. I think I'm good with the red shades, so I'm going to go ahead and move into the gold in the Gay Bestie palette. Oh my word, this is such a beautiful gold. But we're going to lay that right here, right on top of the red. I haven't laid down a glitter base or primer or anything. I'm just kind of going straight to my eyelid. You could lay down a glitter base, glitter primer, glitter adhesive and it'll probably add a little bit more shine if that's something that you're wanting to do, but it's not necessary. This particular shade is so pigmented and so gold and so shiny on its own that you don't really need the extra primer or adhesive to really get that pop of shine. I mean, look at that. Oh, that is such a beautiful shade. My word, that is so gorgeous. Like I said, it's like pure liquid gold. I'm going to go back in with Amazing and just blend that here on the outer corner. Make sure we have a nice gradient and transition there. I'm going to go ahead and blend in a little bit more of that James Charles red color too. All right, now for my inner corner highlight. I think I'm going to take a Rant from the Smoky Glow palette, and we're going to just lay that right here in the corner. I'm not going to put anything on the lower lash line. I think I just want to kind of focus it on the upper eyelid. So we're just going to blend that right into the inner corner just to add a little bit more lightness to the inner portion of the eye. Kind of blend that into the red. That is such a beautiful shade. So shiny. And I think that's all I'm going to do for the shadow. I'm going to take my Artista AOA liner here and I'm going to draw a wing. As you guys know, this is my favorite liner. I'm almost out of it. I'm very sad about that. I'm waiting for the website to restock. I got this from Shop Miss A. And it is my absolute favorite liner. It just goes on so smooth. It's so black. They said they're working on restocking, but they haven't done it yet. And this is only $1. For as good as this liner is, as nice as the formula is, how black it is, how effortless it is, it really amazes me that it is only $1. I'm going to go off camera and throw on my lashes. The lashes I'm going to throw on today are from Ayani. These are the Wispy Flare Spiky. I think these are a nice little flared look to go with this look. And then we'll come back and we'll do the rest of our face really quick. I want to go ahead and do that on camera too. Blush, highlight, lips. Should only take a moment, but I will be right back. I absolutely love the way this eye look came out. This is exactly what I was envisioning in my head. I'm going to go ahead and throw my blush real quick. This is the Colourpop Disney Designer Collection Quarter Miracles. This is the Esmeralda one. This one is kind of a reddish pink shade. It has just enough pink without being too intense. I didn't want a blush that was going to like overpower this eye look since it is so red and gold. And we're just going to quickly lay down that blush. This is just such a beautiful formula. This is one of my absolute favorite blushes in my entire collection. The highlight I'm going to use is from this Covergirl Chocoholic Contour Palette. This smells like chocolate. I'm going to be using the golden shade over here. There are no actual shade names on the back, but as you can see, it's a very, very intense gold. We are going to light-handedly put this one on because this is a very, very intense gold shade and just so wet looking. Oh my word, this is one of the most beautiful highlighters I have in my collection. And Covergirl has really stepped up their game. Like, their formulas are just absolutely amazing. Nose, Cupid's bow. The only thing about this palette is that if you are not into, strong sweet scents, then you probably wouldn't like it just because of the fact that it has such an intense chocolate smell. Take my sponge and just kind of blend everything into each other. I'm going to use this red Lippie pencil from the Hocus Pocus Colourpop collection. This is called Come We Fly, I think. It's just a nice, super creamy red lip pencil. And then we're going to finish off this look with the Colourpop Mulan collaboration Lippie Luxe Liquid. This is called Strong Chi. This is a beautiful red shade, and this formula is really, really nice too. I'm not a huge fan of the regular Colourpop liquid mattes, but the Luxe formula is really, really beautiful. All right, guys, and that is the final look complete. What do you think? I think it came out exactly the way I had envisioned in my head. I just switched the shade, and the Smoky Gold palette was a little more red. That's my fault. That was my first time ever using that shade, so I didn't realize that it was more pink. But the look came out, like I said, exactly as I was picturing it in my head. So if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe and join my little family. And if you'd like to be notified of any videos that may be coming up in the future, just be sure to tap the notification bell down below. You'll be notified each and every time. This month, I have so many videos that I am uploading. I have never done this before, and I'm kind of excited, and I'm hoping that it all goes well. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.